slaughtering we just had there back on Cash. 16-2, it ended in favor of Beyond. It was not even their map pick. Max felt once more confident enough to actually beat a team on the map that is mostly popular somewhere in Germany, for example. Cash, though, was a map Max recently lost to Flash 16-0. And therefore, Beyond right now playing on pretty much home soil. This is a map they can play. This is a map where just a few hours earlier they have actually taken out Max. And therefore, in general, you could really speak and say, well, there's no real chance anymore for Max. That would be a little bit much to say, to be very honest. But regarding Train, Max doesn't feel comfortable here, and Max doesn't really know how to play this properly and according to plan. Back then, it was also a bit of a weak performance on Cash. Maybe this was going to repeat once more. I don't know. It doesn't feel like frag-wise Max is on top, because we know Cash is a frag-heavy sort of map, and then Beyond is doing a good job in general. And therefore, I think we'll just have exactly that scene. We'll just have Max once more falling down. If that will happen, though, we're going to witness that in just a second. We're going live with Max versus Beyond, live here at the StarSeries I-League Season 6 Asia Qualifier. As it starts, Beyond on the CT site. I'm very happy and very satisfying, you could call this. Especially as Max right now needs to deliver a very good performance. I mean, it's about a slot at the I-League. You don't want to just let that one slip away. S550 making the first approach towards the B side. Deep, it holds Genius as he waits most likely for any reinforcements. I mean, it could be Olivia rotating over quite fast, and this is all that happens. Players coming over quickly. There might be a smoke, but it's not holding them off from Finks. There he knows there's the first one pushed through, another one coming in. Genius and also Olivia taking down one after another. The bomb goes down here from S550. But can they hold them up long enough? I mean, he can pop the Molotov if he'd like to. CVBK is going to be like, screw this. Yeah. I'm just going to defuse through. You can do whatever you want. The Genius is taking him out anyway. The idea was nice. I love the Molotov there being picked by DMM. It is really one hell of a great individual to use, especially when you are going onto the B site. But in that situation, you can hardly do anything about it. Therefore, 1-0 start, the CT site says thank you. Now you got a few nice guns on the boards. The first grenade damages tore a little. Gonna be Venus coming by, and there's the P250 strike and the 3 M4 they're getting themselves as well. It's not one of those MP9s, it's a real rifle they have now given to their opponent. Olivia could stay there to actually get the rotators, because we see there's no real commitment towards the site. And that's where Olivia strikes. SSK, it's another S550. Lamplight's gonna be the final one. Getting the bomb down would be more than great, and doesn't survive. Not too much of a surprise it is. You know, S550 is called, or possibly called, S550, due to the Mercedes-Benz S550. The Mercedes-Benz S550 has been just produced for the North American market. Is equipped, I think, with a V8, if I am not totally wrong. Let me think. I think the S550 was really just for the US. Yes, it was just for the US. It's similar to the S500, like You have it in Germany or most of Europe. The S550, mostly with a V8 engine. It runs 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds, though it's a very heavy car, like 2 tons or so. Anyway, we have already lost our first player, and therefore it's not looking too brilliant for Max once more, though they have gotten the guns in their hands due to the plans they have achieved twice. You can't do much more with that. And sneaky though, Izadel moves through. And how good is the awareness? CBBK does it quite well because he knows that he only has the MP9, therefore plays at close range with just that gun. And this is where they had previously the communication. Okay, we'll leave Ivy quite open. Here comes the first shot from Tor. Second one he doesn't hit. Assistance now needs to arrive. Oh no, and CBBK hits the wrong timing, but can switch over to the AK at least. That means S550 looks the last individual. Help this man. He doesn't need any help. A genius taking him out anyway. Nothing phenomenal we're actually having here. Nothing you could say, oh, that was extremely good, Aaron. It's just beyond playing by the book. It's Genius taking that aggression once more, though he failed there previously with a pistol. He wants to get a bit of information there for shoulder peeks. You see, this time is a very information-heavy sort of play. They push one Ivy, they say, screw this, I don't even care. And this is where players could just already shift over, though they have no A-main or pop-dock information. Genius goes back. Tor's going to stay with his AWP in the long-range duel. This is where Genius could consider to take a different sort of tool. The deal hitting him long range, therefore dealing him actually a good bunch of damage, 51 to be accurate. Great stuff we're though seeing right now on the map. CBBK moved over. The only one just a bit away from the team is the only man alive. DMM taken out. This is hard to really talk about, because this is just a slaughterhouse. This slaughterhouse is called Train, and your main butcher selling you the great meat, it's beyond. Phenomenal sort of performance we're having. It's nothing too crazy. You don't see any player just going off, skyrocketing, becoming simple in this. It's default plays. It's nothing too crazy. The difference we though see right here, beyond from the previous round, they know the opponent now have the real guns. Therefore, no super aggressive play. They don't go for info that much as they did previously. CBK just shoulder peeks and prays that it doesn't get caught by anyone. Right now, as they're coming, it's going to be first of all Genius staying back on site, taken out. That's a very crucial frag, but Tor with the AWP strikes into 2, but the smoke is going to allow them to get the bomb down for sure. Oh no. Olivia, this is your shot. He's making it, but he now can escape actually. There's a Molotov in YZL, but he's staying way too far away from having the great angle. With that Molotov, no chance in the end. 3 players survive. Tor and Co can once more boost up their economy and find themselves to number 5. Though Max kept that bomb down, plus 3,400 the maximum losing bonus, another buy will come in for sure. Tor once more comes in with the entry. It's just phenomenal. what we're seeing here. To his right inside, he could have seen the head. There he has one player in his crosshair, possibly another Max player coming at him. Tor is right now delivering, and he finds himself a fourth. It could be just now the M he needs to find for the ace, and he goes for the jump. He's becoming food, and he goes for the no-scope. It would have been too beautiful to do so, but this is where right now it gets a little tricky. Doesn't seem to be a problem for Olivia, though. It would have been too nice and too beautiful. That would have been worth a frack movie if he got that shot. But not like this. Denied. Unfortunately, I would have loved to see that. (12-2) by Tor. 9-0 by Olivia. Both players just insane right now. With that 6-0 situation, it's not too hard right now for Beyond. Max is just far away from performing. This seems to be not even a tough one. That's just too easy. You can tell me whatever you want. This is just a map where they know how to play. Previously, Cash was already a bit confusing. Still, the M tries to sneak around. No chance at all. As we see the 7-0 occurring, this is a bit of a deja vu we're having. If you joined us previously on Cash, final scoreline of the first half was 13-2. Okay. Going to find the first here onto S550. Genius and Co. Seem to have a good time with this. This is a bit of a nice boost we're having. That's where, first of all, we're having the man advantage. It's been a while since we've seen the man advantage for Max. I even think was back on Cash when we had that major damage delta onto DM. Myzadel can move around and has a lot of freedom to go wherever you like. Olivia, though, previously performed well, continues to do so. Doesn't go for that long-range duel, and Genius... Oh no, this was your duel, and Genius loses this! That means Olivia Snow needs to go over connector. How is he going to take that one home? Seems to look in the wrong direction. Oh, but this is actually not the awareness of the final Chinese player. And there he goes. That is number 1 coming in for Max. Max getting the first. Now there's this light far away. It shines so bright. It's going to be the real opportunity, though. Will Beyond actually fall down and lose a few more? It would be a bit surprising. Tor, don't give this man any kind of control over a long-range position. Otherwise, it would get screwed. B-side quite open, and Genius might play around. All the players still have utility they're looking for. It's Tor with another. Genius at least gets himself that one, and now you can play around the oil tank, but you're trapped. You're in one single back and forth pass. And you find himself one, but the defuse is coming in anyway. He can't deny STK doing that. And CVK gets him anyway. And stops the plant, stops the defuse for a second, goes for the AWP.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm legit not even surprised anymore. Max had a fresh canvas to paint on with this. They got pretty much denied. Genius should be like, I think there are a few guys waiting for B. He hits the first. Can't go for the second really though. Lamplight is low HP. Oh, he flicks over the player that is over towards the ladder. But can't find himself. Lamplight in the end. Mid-air. Olivia takes him out. No real room you want to give this guy once he picks up the AWP. Though he's low HP and no armor, the AWP can become a horrible gun in such situations. And in case Max would be lost with this, they will be reset economically. The last time they've won the round, and the only round they have won, it was more likely focused towards the ground lines close to Ivy. The problem is the big obstacle right there is Tor. Taking him out is a little bit more difficult. There on the other side of the map, main control has been established. Tor doesn't hit a very crucial shot. This allows Ryzen L to get Olivia. Tor will flick though, and now it's only down to DM. He's even spotted. Pop Duck. Doesn't even matter. CVBK has the focus. Double digits already achieved or beyond. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm a tiny bit confused. I expected a lot of things, but not those easy matches for Beyond, really. It seems like Max, they don't really have any game plan set. And remember, back on Cast, the only time they came up with a real good execution was in round number 15. I'm gonna be shocked if there's gonna be once more that final round execution that even works. Right now though, the pistol's gonna do the job. And Genius like, I'm not taking this, forget about it. Whilst we see Beyond focusing on Ivy just partially. Few-man fortification already on the side off B, and as Olivia sees the smoke, he rather aims towards a different position. It's a player up from having damage dealt. Number 1 coming into his crosshair, number 2 coming to his crosshair, and then it's only one man alive with the Eagle. That seems so easy right now. That seems so easy for Beyond. And every time I read someone in chat saying Beyond over Cute Boy, I just read Beyonce over Cute Boy. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't want to. But right now it seems like Genius and Olivia, they don't want to do this massacre in front of B, but in the back of B they're finding 4 and they're all just piled up. You can't even have a fun conversation with your chat when suddenly everything falls apart. As everything falls apart. It's a sad story there. Max, they're desperate. There's a man with P90, and we're just gonna watch Lamplight. I want to see what he's doing about this. Shallow grave he's holding in his hands. 50 shots he can rain down towards any opponent. The smoke shouldn't be an obstacle for a man with a P90. Nothing should be an obstacle for a man with a P90. You can pop smokes, Molotov nades. This man has 50 bullets from a gun produced in Belgium by F.N. Hurstel. And sadly, he doesn't do anything interesting with the P90. I was hoping and praying that he comes up with something cool. But you know what? We're gonna give him that. We're gonna wait for Lamplight. Just taking care. Nobody comes over from Hop Dog. I mean, previously we had major aggression coming there from Max. Now the P90. Is it gonna strike? No, it doesn't. And therefore, we're only seeing YZL. 12-1 is the scoreline. And he's even being shot through the snow. How frustrating is this game right now for Max? This F550 and Co. are not looking too brilliant right now. Control and control. He sees even another. There's a tiny gap in the smoke, and Olivia's going to abuse that. 24-5 after 15 rounds. What is happening with this guy? 14-1. This is just insane. This is so hard to believe right now. It's just pure dominance beyond our delivering. You have to remember, this team won 16-6 against Max already on this map. 16-6 seems like, okay, there's a bit of resistance they have put up. There's a bit of a fight they had. Fine. Real fine. And right now, though, Beyond previously had a CT side with 11-4. Now Beyond switches over to the T side, where they have been even stronger. That is just phenomenal what Beyond is right now delivering. And the train directly leads to Pop Doc. What does YZL have to say about this? A bit. Finds two, maybe even a third. Not the case though. STK starts to strike. Back on site, a few more are hiding. STK wants to use his Glock as good as he can. Goes for the jump shot. Even finds that shot onto one. And finally, Tor tears apart the head of Lamplight. The bomb is though down and now in favor of DMM. These players are praying for left, right, and center. No chance about it. 15-11. Oh, Max. I mean, this would be really forgivable in case Max would have won their map pick so convincingly. But Cash, they have lost quite badly. Genius tapping away DMM, and I think at that point in time, we can pretty much calls it off. Lamplight as well as S550, and it's only down to Lamplight. Trying their best. Lamplight finds one. 5 more bullets in that mag. Nothing to do. 16-1. Unbelievable scenes we're just having here. If you would ever have told me this is going to be such an easy match for the guys from Thailand, I would have said no. You must be kidding. No, never, ever in your life. You just see such an easy one occurring. They said 16-2, 61 seems easy to us. They're the second team advancing from Group A besides Tyloo, who already won due to 2 matches. And that's going to be pretty much it for today. We had a fast one. I think we started, let me see, we started 11:20, and this best of 3 took 1 hour. About 1 hour we have taken for just one best of 3. That's phenomenal from Beyond and quite weak from Max. But that's going to be it for the moment. My name is Zesht, It's a pleasure having you by. I'm going to be out for the moment. We're seeing each other soon, hopefully. You can follow me on Twitter if you like with !cast. You're finding all the socials. You can also check out my Instagram story because I'm always updating whatever you want to do. It's up to you. And we're going to see each other soon. Enjoy your time, enjoy your day, and bye-bye.
Place your bets at GG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at GG.bet.